Welcome, Tech Explorers. You are welcome to today's video, and I'll be taking you through on how to create a subdomain. How to create a subdomain. Now, in our last class, I know I did mention to you that a subdomain is just like a room inside the main house, a room inside the main house. You want to do something specific inside that room, but then it's inside the main house. So it's going to be attached to the main house. So you will have your main domain in place, and then you are now attaching the subdomain to it. Okay, so let's see how it goes very quickly. Now, first of all, you would come into your admin dashboard, your dashboard on Qservers, and when you get in right here, as you can see mine, tap on active products. You tap on active products, and then you locate your login to cPanel through the arrow beside actions. You click login to cPanel, and when you do so, it appears you are now in your cPanel of of that gives you access to WordPress, or when you want to install WordPress. But before we go in that direction, while you are here in the cPanel, you are seeing the tools, various tools that are right here. Okay, so what would you do? You locate the block called domains. Locate the block called domains. This is the block. It actually stretches from here all the way down to this point. So this is a block called domains. Now inside this block, you are going to locate this particular section called domains. Domains inside domains. Domains inside domains. Okay, so take note of that. So this is where we are going to be tapping or clicking, and then we will move on to work. So I'm going to click on domains inside domains. And then when that opens, now you are seeing already, this is my main domain. This is my main domain right here, ravthis.com.ng. I already have subdomains attached to this main domain. They include ravgames.ravthis.com.ng and then shop.ravthis.com.ng. Two subdomains attached already. Now we want to create a new one. We want to create a new one, and how do we do that? We use this particular box to create a new domain. So that's where I'll be clicking, and then we'll move on right away. So I'll tap create a new domain, and while here, now take note, you are going to be typing something right here inside this box that is already been highlighted, saying right here. And then what are you typing actually? You are typing your new domain, your new domain, but it must be attached to the main domain. So if I call the new domain, let's say I call it blog. Let me call it blog, BLOG. I would end it with a dot and then bring in my main domain, ravthis.com.ng. Take note, whatever new domain you are trying to create or subdomain you're trying to create, it must be linked to your main domain. So if I call my blog, for instance, it must be attached to ravthis.com.ng. So anything I'm actually bringing in, short, but must be attached to what? ravthis.com.ng, my main domain. So what do I do next? I will ignore every other thing. This is the only thing I would do. This is the only thing I will do right here. Only this. Once I tackle this, the next thing I would do is to click the submit button. Which is this. So I'm going to tap on the submit button right now. I will not touch anything else. I'm going to tap on the submit button, and here it goes. So beautiful. You can see the message. It is success. You have successfully created the new blog.ravthis.com.ng domain with the document root of the ravthis.com.ng. So that is done already. Okay. So what do we do next? I'm going to go back to the tools, general tools platform in the cPanel, and then I'll proceed all the way to look for WordPress under script. So let's look for WordPress under script, and here it is. Look at your WordPress under script. You can see script right here. So that's what I'm going to be clicking right now. Okay, so I'll tap on WordPress, and when it appears, yes, right here. So what are we doing next? We're going to install WordPress inside that subdomain. So I'll click on install now. I click on install now. The first thing I will do is to choose the protocol. Where do I choose that from? Choose protocol. You see this right here. So I will tap on this HTTP, that arrow beside the arrow that is right here beside the HTTPS. So if I tap on that arrow, now to open this up. So what do? I will click on this one. I'll just click right here, and then we'll proceed. We'll proceed right away. So here it is. Okay. Now let me tap again to be sure that it is on it. Okay, beautiful. So it's there. What will I do next? On the arrow that is right here, if you can see, if you watch this, it's carrying my main domain. But that's not what I want. That's not what I want. What will I do? I will tap the arrow right here to open up other subdomains that are there. So once I tap that and watch it, you will see the subdomains are already there. Ravthis by default, it is on my main domain, ravthis.com.ng. Now the one I just created now, blog.ravthis.com.ng, is what I'm going to tap. You can see it right here. This is the one I just created, so I will tap on that right here. I'll tap on that right here. Okay, so let's go. So I'll tap on that. It will put it on ravthis, rather blog.ravthis.com.ng. And then don't forget, I'm going to remove this WP in the directory. I'm going to take it out. So take note, that's a very crucial aspect also. So I will come right here, put my console and remove WP. And I would make progress putting my blog name, my site name rather. I can call it, I call it blog, for example, blog with ravthis. Blog with ravthis. I can decide to call it this, call my blog by this name, blog with ravthis. Okay, and then my site description. What do I want to actually achieve right here? I could say, for instance, helping helping young people find direction, helping young people find direction. Okay, this is what my blog will be majorly about, helping young people find direction. That's my site description. And then I would advance to actually include or change my password. Now in my password right here, I could use, something that is unique to you. Nobody should see it. So even if I'm showing mine, this is just the purpose of teaching. This is not actually what I'll be using eventually. So for example, I can say Abraham. Let me just show you. When you are doing yours, of course, you are the only one in the room. So even if you show it, so I'm not going to hide it. Even if you show it, nobody is seeing it. Then later you hide it. Okay. So Abraham, it has to be a strong password. Abraham, I'm bringing a special character. Abraham percent, and then 9879. Okay, so you can see it's already saying strong, 78 over 100 strong. And then I will go ahead, scroll, and then click what? Install. I'll click install. So we'll wait for it to get to 100%. As you can see, it's already moving gradually. Let's be patient. Beautiful. You can see, congratulations. The software was successfully installed. Okay, so we're going to go back to return to overview. You can see this box right here, return to overview. You click on that, and then you proceed. Return to overview, as in the So when you get to this point, normally under subtaculous, usually when you click on your script on WordPress on that script, it takes you right here. And then when you scroll, you look for the right subdomain you want to create. As you can see, I have 4 domains right here. The first one is my main domain. These are the remaining three, 1, 2, 3. They are subdomains attached to this main domain. Okay, so I will pick the right one, which is this. I just created blog.rapidus.com.ng. Okay, so once I tap on the icon, this particular icon right here, this admin icon, it takes me straight to the dashboard of WordPress. Okay, so let's tap on that quickly. So here we go. We are landing right away on the dashboard of the WordPress, the admin dashboard. Okay, now you can see what is here. This particular box right here on this arrow right there, this X close button. I'm going to click it and close it. So watch that as I do so. Once I tap on it, it will close, and then here we are on the admin dashboard. So I would just make progress as usual. I would choose a theme. That's where I will start from. Choose a theme, and because I'm dealing with blog, I will just click this plus button here. I can use this plus button right here. I can use it right here, or I can take the one up here to add theme. So anyone can actually apply. So once I tap this button right now, requesting for me to add theme. So all I do next, now you can see the search button right here, the search box. So that's what I will use next. I will type in what I want. So let me zoom this page so that I can type in what I'm looking for. Now I'm looking for a theme that have to do with blog. So I will type blog. Okay, so once I type blog, it will help me search. You can see it's searching already. And so all the options are right here. So I'll pick the one I want. Let me go back. Okay. So I'll pick the one I want from the suggested. Okay, let me go back again. Let me take it again. So I'm tapping on themes and then click the plus button. Okay, and then I would search. Remember, I'm searching for a blog theme. Okay, so once that opens up, I'll pick a blog that is okay. Okay, this is one build perfect app that uses love. Okay, I can take on this one, and then I will install. And when I finish installing, I will now activate. Finish installing, I will activate. Click activate. The installation is done. So I click activate. Here we are. Beautiful. It's already showing active. The blog I shows is what active. So this is a blog theme. So all I do next, I will proceed as usual, customizing this theme, editing this theme to suit me. I'll follow up with all necessary process, like having to first um, go to settings, and then under settings, click on readings. You would set the settings at static site, and then proceed with every other stage that we have already looked at, and you are good to go editing this particular theme to actually suit you. What you need to change, you change. What you are adding, you add. What you are removing, you remove, and then you are good to go. So we'll end this video right here. This is the process on how to create a subdomain under your main word domain. So we'll end the video right here. So I want you to watch the video closely, and then subscribe to this video, and even share. So we'll end it right here. See you in the next video.